Welcome to the WCC Business Club podcast. Every 2 weeks, we sit down with professors, entrepreneurs, and top executives to hear their stories, share insights, and give practical tips for building your career. If you have a question for our guests, ask it in our Instagram stories and hear it answered in one of our next episodes. All right, welcome to the first episode of the WCC Business Club podcast. My name is Janine. I'm a member of the Business Club. And for those who don't know, the WCC Business Club is a student-led organization. We run it like a real business, and we meet once a week. Today, we have our president, Leticia, here, and we have two members of one of our teams here, Tamiris and Jules, who are going to speak a little bit. And I'm going to hand the mic over to Leticia so she can introduce the club.
Hello, everyone. As Janine mentioned, my name is Leticia. I'm the president of the Business Club. And as she also said, the Business Club, the idea is that we run the club as a real business in a way that all the students participating in the club have a real-life experience while still in college. So the idea is that here in the Business Club, you develop experience and hands-on activities that when you leave college, you are able and prepared to get out of the work and do the work, and you are already introduced and presented to a lot of real-life situations you might encounter when you start working. And here we can have like a lot of network connections with other students and with other people in the business career. And also establishing these connections can lead you to really develop more as a professional and as a person, a student here at WCC, in a way that we can see you growing when you're part of the club. That's the idea. That's our main goal. But I also would love to the other girls that are part of the internal relations team with me, because that's a goal we share, having our members of the business club growing and seeing this growth impacting their lives.
Absolutely. So we have Tamiris and Jules here from the internal relations team. So would you let me know what you guys are up to right now? What do you guys do? What is your goal?
So as part of the internal relations, we are just doing our best to make sure that the club runs as smoothly as possible, and our members are always engaged and comfortable, and like Leticia said, they're always growing. Right now, we're brainstorming ways to keep our numbers up on participation. We want to end the semester with either the same amount or more members than we started with this year. And we just want to make sure that, everyone is encouraged to participate and bring their ideas to the rest of the group. Again, we're running like a business, so no idea is a bad idea. And we want to make sure everyone's constantly engaged, everyone feels that they have a voice, and we're all one big team.
Okay. Are you facing any particular challenges right now, or is there anything that we right now are working through?
Right now, our last couple meetings, we had a little less.
Mm-hmm. Because of midterms?
Yes, midterms week.
Midterms are being a challenge, yeah.
Big challenge for everybody. So we looked at our attendance and saw a couple people that kind of fell off as the semester was going. So the Millies reached out and emailed people like, hey, we didn't see you at the last meeting. Is there a reason? Mm-hmm. And kind of just to re-engage those people that kind of stepped away for a little bit.
Right. Okay, so you guys are the happy makers of the club. You watch the members.
We try.
This is awesome.
We are basically trying to be there to support our members in a way that everyone feels comfortable. The idea is that not only the officers are working, but everyone feel that they have a part in everything we're doing. So we want to make them to feel comfortable. We know it's a lot, midterms, and most part of the students, they work already. So we're trying to give this real-life work experience, but most of them already have a lot going on.
Yep.
So that's not easy. It's been a challenge for us, but that's why I have the girls helping out with everything and trying to really make sure our students are engaged, because this is a really enriching experience, I believe.
Yeah. Also, the business clubs is not only for the business management majors. That's a really interesting part of the club because there's a lot of different people from different majors. We have fashion, we have psychology, we have social science, we have like everyone like engaging and bringing your ideas. And summarizing what the girl said, it's like you grow there and you can also give your talents too because everyone has something special to give, and that's our belief as well. Like everyone has your certain like amount of to contribute for the club. And yeah, like we are trying to not only be strict or because as they said we are busy, we have our busy lives as well and outside of school and in the school because we have the exams and everything else going on. We are trying to like bring up events for the end of the year, and we are trying to like engage during the meetings as well, like to have something fun to do. We are thinking projects like for like having like maybe games that you can interactive during the meetings. Right now we are working projects, bringing like this is more for the events team, like bringing people from outside to talk about like their business. And yeah, like I think we start up like really well, and we are like working on together. It's to don't be heavy for everyone, to don't be like, that's why the idea that is not only officers like working, and don't be heavy only for the president, don't be heavy only for the officer of the internal relations or for the events team or the marketing team. Is everyone working together, like everyone is involved in marketing, giving ideas, and like that's really good. I think like that's my favorite part like of the club. That's a big opportunity for like we challenge ourselves as well and like breaking barrier that we may have.
Absolutely. And I think we don't only gather experience business-wise here, but this is also, it has a big networking component because at the end of the day, we are all future professionals who are hoping to start either our own business or a career in business. And you never know, you might find someone who can help you later on, who has a good tip later on. You want to stay in touch, you want to build friendships and strengthen relationships. And I think internal relations has a really big part to play in there. So thank you for doing that.
Thank you, Janine.
Is there anything else that you would like to say before we wrap up?
I just want to say that we welcome everyone. If you're interested in joining the business club, we are always looking, as Tamiris mentioned. We are all helping each other all the time, so the more the better. If you're interested in joining the business club, please, we would be super glad to have you with us. Thank you so much.
Yes, absolutely. So thank you guys so much for listening for the first episode. Next time, we're going to have probably someone else from the team on. We have to figure out who's going to come on, but we're going to introduce another one of our teams here. In the future, if you have any questions, please come to our Instagram. You can follow us at wcc.businessclub, and you can ask your questions in our stories, and we're going to answer them in our future episodes. We're also going to have guest speakers on. We're going to have professors, entrepreneurs, and other professionals on our Business Club podcast. So stay tuned, and thank you for listening.